Hello! It is Ortho Day. At least in JP time. Which means tomorrow I can still continue to yap about Ortho like it's Ortho Day. Yay! Speaking of, I do have his birthday card now. I thought I had all the birthday cards for Ortho, but it turns out I'm missing the Union Jacket one. But I have, like, almost all of the Ortho birthday cards. You know, close enough. Maybe we'll start off the session by talking about Ortho, and then I'll try drawing and stuff, because I still need to finish that. Also, I'm looking at this sketch, and there's parts that need fixing. Because my line work is blech. Look at me, I'm ready for Ortho Day. I have Ortho on my shoulder. Boom. I was so right about the eye mask. I was like, I bet he's gonna have an eye mask underneath. And lo and behold, I am correct. Yay, I didn't. I survived. Surprisingly, because this was a slightly newer account, but I mean, it's not that old. I mean, technically I started using it like less than a year ago. About 2-ish years ago, but I had it for a while. Because, like, I needed it for academic purposes. Which was actually a long time ago now that I think about it. Yeah, Ortho's adorable! it's technically, like, Ida made the outfit for Ortho. It was like Ortho's request. It was like to Ortho's wants, and I think that's funnier. Because it seems when you give Ortho the chance to make his own outfit, he will go for something silly like this. Because the rabbit gear, he made that one too. So it seems like he likes brighter, funner things. It's just so cute. I'm still happy I got that right about the eye mask. I'm like, he's gonna have a little eye mask. I just know it. Yeah, the internet's dumb. Yeah. Well, they did say it's rolling out. I don't know, I just play it safe and watch a bunch of true crime for the next couple weeks. Yeah, it's stupid. We can all agree that it's stupid. Like, instead of actually fixing their kid-safe platform, they're just ruining everything else. It's like, what's the point in YouTube Kids if you don't actually use it and moderate it properly? Like, that's where a bunch of your moderation team should be, honestly. Like, bruh. You should be monitoring the stuff that's literally supposed to be actually for children. But instead, you don't bother moderating it and let garbage slide. So stupid. Anyway, back to Ortho. He's adorable. I love him. Let me just swap images real quick. He getting ready. He getting ready and he's struggling. I'm gonna bite my phone. The Wi-Fi keeps going away. Oh no! Not unreliable Wi-Fi. Anyways, let's admire Ortho for a second. He's in the middle of a transfer. I think. I still need to actually read the card story because I just got it this morning. So yeah. Look at him, he's so squishy. From what I did see, he does have a moment where he's talking about the new gear with his roommates, and I think that's adorable. And that also leads up to the excuse of why we get to see the Ignite bathrooms. Because he's just talking about his new gear, and then his roommates fall asleep, and then he's like, "Good, you're awake now. Let me continue yapping." I love it so much. He's in the middle of switching gears. I do kind of like seeing how that works. Seems like it's just a bunch of table transfers. I'm gonna get accused of copying Twst, I swear, because I have an old OC like Ortho. Aww. An adorable robot. That's cute. Let me just swap that back. For now. We shall continue drawing, though. But yeah, I had to get that out of my system because I got his card and I still have a bunch of keys left over for Riddle, which is later in the month. I did spend some trying to get Deuce's rabbit outfit because I don't have him, but didn't get him, so. Her name is Sona. She was made by a grieving parent. Aww. I love a tragic robot story like that. Things we do for love. Something is going on. Oops, wrong color. I don't know why my process is like this. It just happens like this. So the lore is her parent, who we don't know a lot about, had a lot of trouble having kids. And when they did end up having a baby, it ended up being a miscarriage. Oh. So she was made to kind of be like, what if that baby was still here? Oh. I love that. I love that song. Okay, I fixed that part of what was bothering me. Now to fix the rest. Every year she gets upgraded to match how old the real kid would be by then. Oh. It's so sweet. I'm trying to clean up the line art now because it's looking funky. She's definitely not human looking as Ortho, but a bit of her is more obviously robot, but tech isn't that advanced in that region. Ooh, interesting. Sort of a make do with what you got kind of a situation. ORTHO birthday. Her face is more like a screen because making a fully human-like android isn't that easy, of course. Yeah. That takes a level of craftsmanship. Screens are easier to install. Making a robot on a budget. She has little bits that stick onto her head to form different hairstyles. She wants like removable pigtails. Oh, that is so cute. They're so cute. I love that. Now I can make the have you seen my pigtails Hatsune Miku meme? Have you seen my pigtails? I really need to label layers. Well, her outer body isn't that advanced, her mind still is. Oh. That is cute. Okay, this one isn't that awkward, the line art. Ortho Day is best day today. And I'm glad it's what made my Oshi decide to stream. Yes. That and also I said I was going to be here. So, hello, welcome back, Marcus. That is a cute OC. Oh, I must show off his birthday outfit. Look at him. Look at him, he is a sheep. And I was about saying yesterday that he's probably gonna have an eye mask. He's so cute and fluffy like a giant stuffed animal. I love it so much. Ortho's design sense is so different from Ida's. Even though technically this is again another outfit that was made by Ida. Marketable plushie. Oh, I can't wait for the little plushies to come out for this birthday lineup. Oh, they're gonna be so cute. Ortho is already a marketable plushie. The eye mask has goat eyes. Yeah. He's so adorable. I love it so much. I mean, it also kind of reminds me of, this is probably, like, old, but, like, Corrector Yui. It was like a magical girl manga, but it was, like, in a cyberspace aesthetic or something. And, like, the outfit, like, the shoulders mostly makes me think of that, like, cyber magical girl. Ortho has the best fashion in the game, changed my mind. He does! And apparently whenever he's allowed to design things, it's very light, and very silly, and very cutesy. Or you get Fairy Gala, and that one's just beautiful. Nah, I can't change your mind, because it's peak! Ortho is peak fashion in this game. I don't know of that series, but Cyberspace Mention sold me. Yeah, it was like from early 2000s, 90s era, I think. Like, I remember just reading it a little bit in, like, middle school, because my middle school kind of had some manga and stuff. Vil, who? Ortho, the diva. Funny you mentioned Vil, because Ortho does mention Vil in his, like, when you open the app on his birthday, his little birthday message, like, oh, you came to say happy birthday to me? At least that's what I could tell, because, I haven't seen it translated yet, but I heard him say Vil. Which also makes me very excited for what his club card is going to look like. Your middle school had manga. A very tiny selection of manga, but yes. That was back in like 2012-ish, 2011-ish. It was a very small selection. Although by now it's probably ballooned in size, because like honestly I witnessed my high school's manga collection skyrocket. Same thing with my local library. Back in the day, it just ballooned in anime and manga stuff. Sometimes I think about trying to work at my actual local library so that way I can get more manga. My elementary school did. I don't know how many, but I know back in the days of Yokai Watch's fame, its manga was in my library. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, my elementary school did not have anything manga related in it as far as I could tell. It was just your typical selection of like children's books. Along with a section that made me scared because I did not like scary stories to tell in the dark or goosebumps or anything related to that. I wouldn't be surprised if they probably have some kid-friendly manga at the elementary school nowadays. I was playing a Roblox game where you guess player or AI. Pro tip, type nonsense. AI acts too chill. I don't touch Roblox, honestly. It was not part of my childhood anyway, so. My childhood was Pop Tropica. And a few other things, but I did not have access to it. The only thing I couldn't get access to was Pop Tropica. Cause like it's free. Then I would always like make a new character every time because I didn't know I could save character. Oh yeah, the ortho. Here is his unkept birthday image. He is in the middle of switching bodies. Isn't that adorable? Look at him. He's panicking. I still need to actually read it, but I think the context is he's about to be late. I grew up with Strawberry Shortcake games. I love Strawberry Shortcake. I think I did mention before in a doll brand ranking video that I was kind of sad that they didn't have Strawberry Shortcake on there, so I threw it on there. Yeah, I liked that one. I liked that too, but I grew up with the 2000s one, which I think is peak Strawberry Shortcake design. Next to like the original and like the one that was from the 90s. How many does he have? The only time body switching is adorable. I thought he had only one body though. What's the difference? I'm pretty sure he has multiple bodies. It's just that it's the chip or whatever. I don't know. Again, I still need to read Ortho's actual birthday card for now. Because I also used to think he just had like one base body with like a bunch of like accessories. But it turns out he just has full-on completely different bodies. They're just all powered by like one chip. I grew up with a 3D one. I mean, the 2000s one did have a few movies in 3D. Are the bodies what we call outfits for the others? Yeah, that would be his gears. Cause his cards are labeled gear. Like when everybody has like an outfit, his is labeled as like fairy gear or burst gear or something. Whereas everybody else's is just, you know, swimwear or like rabbit outfit. Ortho's outfits are gears. I first saw the 2003 Strawberry Shortcake, but I think the 2010 show is what I saw more of until recently. 2003 is the best though. Yeah, I have a few DVDs of 2003 era Strawberry Shortcake. Although I think my mom was actually watching the 2010s Strawberry Shortcake cartoon a lot. Like, I would catch her watching it. Like, okay. I mean, I kind of didn't like the design that much. Which is why I wasn't really watching it, but, like, she was watching it. She was enjoying it, I guess. That's the important thing. The 3D style Strawberry Shortcake, where Lemon was a nail tech, Orange Blossom had a shop, Cherry was a singer or dancers or something, pop star. Yeah. I have this Game Boy game too. Berry Bitty Sweet Dreams or something? I think that was the only time that the 2003 designs were ever 3D animated, as far as I can tell. Because I have that movie, and I have the Game Boy game, and that's like the only time it was the 3D designs, which was the 2003 designs but in 3D. The only Strawberry Shortcake DVD I have, I don't remember when I got it though, was Fairy Tales. That's also what introduced me to the show. I know I have one with Coco Calypso. Like, I could step out the room and actually look at the DVDs. But I know I have like 3 Strawberry Shortcake DVDs with like a couple episodes on them. I know one was focusing on like High Pony. And then there was like the mermaid one with like Coco Calypso and stuff like that. I forgot what the other one was called. The actual mermaid in the episodes. I had the Strawberry Shortcake smoothie game, the dress-up games, ice cream game, bakery game, traveling game, gardening game, all of them on the Play Store. I just had 2 Strawberry Shortcake games on Game Boy. Hold on, let me grab it real quick, because it's like right next to me. I hoard old technology. Yeah, I got Strawberry Shortcake Summertime Adventure on the Game Boy. And Strawberry Shortcake Sweet Dreams, which was that movie I was talking about with the 2003 designs, but in 3D. Those are the only Strawberry Shortcake Game Boy games I have. My Game Boy selection is very odd. Like, I have same thing with Lizzie McGuire. I have a Little Mermaid Game Boy game. I don't know where Over the Hedge came from. I think that was one of my cousin's games, and they just left it, and now it's mine. I have Polly Pocket, Super Splash Island as well. And Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Like, I have way too many Barbie games on Game Boy. Like, that's mostly my Game Boy collection. It's just Barbie. I didn't like Barbie dolls, but I liked other Barbie things. It was so funny. All of them on Twister. I want to yap about a show I grew up with, but it's regional and old. That's okay. I am old and regional. Oh, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. But I knew a kid growing up whose brother did the voice for Tyrone on the Backyardigans for a very short period of time. Apparently. Like, that's what I remember. Because, like, I went over to her house once, and I'm like, wow, you got a movie theater in your basement? That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else other than, you got a movie theater in your basement? I remember when Polly Pocket said, day ever in every episode, and always had a ponytail. I thought Tyrone only had one VA. Like, I'm not sure, but that's what they told me. And that's what her brother said. Or something. Like, it could have just been a one-time thing or something, who knows, but, that's a random fact, I guess. Like, I'm just reminded of the fact that, oh, the missing demo for Backyardigans before it was Backyardigans is finally free. Okay, so the show is called means grandma and Jor is short bad thing. Bag thing. Interesting. Man, I want to learn other languages. Actually, now that I think about it, usually children's show characters do go through a bunch of VAs, especially if they use actual child voices for the characters. And again, I don't know how true it is, though. Like, they could have just said anything to explain why they have a movie theater in their basement. And so in the show, this grandma takes stories from her bag and tells you them like how real grandmas tell their grandchildren stories. Oh, that's such a cute premise for a show. I like that. That's cute. I need to find the image real quick. Where's the rep sheet for my boy? I think it's in the... And then it would cut to the story visually playing out, like the imagination of a child hearing the story. Aww! That's so cute. Oh no. I can't find his... I know it's somewhere. And I don't want to accidentally open something that's not it. Hold on. I don't need this anymore. Because, like, I need to start opening files, and I don't want to accidentally open up something that's not it. Did I, like, save over it? Oh no. That's not it. How did I lose an entire drawing? I know I didn't delete it. How did I lose his colors? It's not voiced over by the grandma though, so it makes you forget you're listening to a story being told to you in the cartoon. Aww. That's so cute. Does anybody remember when I started drawing Benji? There's funny stories, ghost stories, weird stories. An assortment of stories. I lost the file. The animation is not stellar and pacing is slow, but hey, it's old and editing wasn't advanced and easy. I like the slow pacing because grandmas will usually talk slowly and it feels peaceful. That sounds very cute. I can't believe I lost my boy's file. How did I lose it? It's like, I'm pretty sure I saved it somewhere. Oh, is it in the VTuber folder? Why do I have a VTuber folder? Because I remember I saved it somewhere and then I had to move it because I put it in the wrong place. I found it. There we go. I found it. I need a color pick from here. I found his rough draft sheet. I can't speak language. Wow. It took me very long to find that. Finally, we can get somewhere. But that sounds like a really cute show. The show might not be easy to watch for people with short attention spans. Good thing I do not have a short attention span. Actually like things that are long. It's not really flashy, but hey, you're focusing on the story, not art. Yeah. And sometimes the art isn't that important in a sense. The kid shows with like very simple art styles I think are very cute. Like the kind of art style that looks like a kid drew it. Benji. I found my boy. He was in the wrong folder. Like, I knew I accidentally put him in the wrong folder. I thought I moved him out of the wrong folder, but turns out I did not. Big old green on. I'll forever call him Benji. You can't stop me. Benja boy. stuff should be on a separate layer. Yeah. Got to go eat dinner. Bye. Bye-bye. Enjoy your dinner. I will try to finish coloring the base part of Benji. Get his base layers. Well, I might change this a little bit. Hello, welcome. I am coloring. I was also talking about Ortho Shroud earlier. Because it is his birthday. And I got his birthday. And I was excited. Oh, thank you. I try my best. I've been working. I don't know how long. I've been working on it for a while. It was part of a fun little let's design a character together stream. And then a child. I mean, we'll see is created. And I honestly do need to draw more because I haven't really drawn much of him. But like, I want to get his reference sheet more solidified. If that makes any sense. Like I had these doodles from stream where I was concocting this creature. Centrical eye. I'm scared of the new YouTube update. Yo, same. I'm afraid if I accidentally watch one video that is childish, I might just lose everything. It's so stupid. It's like, don't you have enough evidence of people being adults on the internet? Like, why do you need IDs? That's stupid. There's a reason showing your ID in an actual physical establishment makes sense, because they don't keep up the picture of your ID. Like, sure, you might have the best digital security or whatever, but like one vulnerability and a bunch of people's identities are stolen. Dummies. Such a violation of privacy, if you ask me. And they're using AI, which makes the situation 10 times worse. Yeah, because it's gonna screw up. YouTube's AI is kind of stupid anyway, to begin with. Keeps incorrectly labeling things for kids when it's not, and then you try and fight it and they're like, nah. They don't have any more people left to actually, like, do a job, which is like, oh, you want to dispute your claim? Too bad, nobody's here to actually dispute it for you. Suck it. So stupid. Along with the fact that they haven't really fixed their copyright dispute issues. Because so many people like to abuse it. Like, there's a lot of other problems on this site that you could focus on, but you really wanna focus on that? It's so stupid. Focus on making things functional, please. You still need real people for things. You can't just rely on the computer, it'll get it wrong. Like, or everyone's personal info gets leaked because of the update. Yeah, exactly. And not really because of the update, but because somebody decides they want to hack YouTube's database. It's like, oops, now all your private info's out. And now your phone will be bombarded with scam callers and people trying to use your identity for a bunch of stupid shit and ruin your life because they don't want to make money legit. Like, there's better solutions to keeping children off of the internet. Having people's IDs in a database is not it. I see through your bullshit. But again, if it decides, oops, we think you're actually under 18, goodbye, I will just disappear. I ain't forking over important info. You're not my bank. And so even banks get hacked too, so it's like, yeah, sure, even the trusted establishments where you would give your information to them, they also use online databases, which is stupid. Why do you need to hold on to it? That's the thing that bothers me. It's like, why do you need to hold on to it for that long? That's the stuff that these people, these hackers want. It's like your actual information and stuff like that. The world is dumb. I think they will also look at our searches. Yeah, it's just an annoying invasion of privacy that nobody wants or asked for. It's like, you don't need to know what I'd be searching 24/7. I just want game tutorials and music, man. That's usually what most of my search history consists of. Like, what if your little brother or sister takes your phone? Yeah, exactly. Or you're a grown adult, but you let your kid watch random stuff on your YouTube account. What then? Is it able to tell the difference? Because AI can't really detect nuances like that. There's so many problems going on and you focus on some of the dumbest stuff. Anyways, I am almost done for the day. I just want to lay down the flat colors for things first before I go. And then spam watch true crime and stuff, so that way I don't get deleted off the face of the internet. Cause like, I have hobbies, man. My hobbies involve dolls and stuff. Like you can even go back on my channel. I did like an entire stream where I was just showing off some of the dolls in my collection. Because I like collecting dolls. It's like fun. It's like not only do they bring me joy and make me reminisce about happy days of childhood or whatever, it's also fun in like a character design perspective. And just like a fashion perspective too. I'm not really that into like fashion, but like fashion dolls. I like those. I like seeing like the character designs and stuff like that. The artistry. As well as seeing people make their own, like customizing stuff. Cause that's also what I do. character design is my passion. I'm saving the jacket for last though because I hate drawing the Ignahide jacket. It's too many triangles. I'm really trying to focus right now on just flat coloring everything. I have stuff to do after this actually. Laundry never ends, and it's very annoying. Okay, what color are the shoes again? Where are my references? What are your shoes? Oh, they're like the same color as the pink. Although I might change the color of the pink. Then again, I wasn't color picking off the actual, like, character art. Like I should. But I just don't feel like it because I kind of want to get through. And maybe finish this offline, but I keep saying that and I never do it. I get sidetracked with other things. Mostly games, but that's just because I have hobbies. It's fun not to think about the cruelty of reality every waking moment of your life. But people don't respect the concept of having hobbies. Like, oh, well, you're a grown adult, you shouldn't be having these childish things. Like, have you lost your sense of whimsy in life? Have you no sense of whimsy? No wonder you're miserable and hate everything. You don't let yourself have fun. And I did not want to read everything. So just because you're old doesn't mean you can't have fun collecting things anymore. Playing a video game right after you get done work or something. It's called not wallowing in self-pity and depression. I am almost done. There is a method to my madness. Tomorrow. I want to draw ortho. Because I already drew ortho, but I want to draw a better ortho. A better birthday ortho. It's just so cute. My favorite Twisted Wonderland character. If you don't like ortho, I do not trust you. will probably come back and fix his hair. For now, I don't feel like it. The idea is that the hair looks kind of like wires poking out of the back of his head. Yeah, there he is. There's my boy. There's my son, Benji. I don't think I gave him a full name yet. But there's part of him is done. Let me just name my layers real quick. Because I have another outfit to work on. Which will be this one. Although I did want to do a different hairstyle for this, but whatever. And with that, I am also done for the day. Yeah. Hold on, let me change mine. Yeah. Let's just have this back here. Tomorrow I'll be drawing ortho again. The usual around 12 in the afternoon, EST, tomorrow, where I will continue drawing and talking about ortho again, because tomorrow is actually supposed to be Ortho's birthday, but it's also today because Japanese time, it's already the 14th. And I follow this game mostly in Japanese. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. As long as I'm still here, I will continue to be streaming my silly antics. I do not make money anyway off of this stuff. I just do it for the pure fun of creating and yapping and wanting to talk about the things I like. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. I do silly animations too. Bye-bye.